Welcome back, Boops here, and today we're going to be taking a look at my movie collection. Last week we took a look at my PSP UMD Movie Collection, so I thought it was only fitting to do this video next. I'll leave a link to the PSP collection, top right, check that out. My PSP collection is down here at the bottom, but my movie collection is this second shelving unit over here next to the Xbox and PC games. I'll leave a link to my game room tour if you're curious about the space. But today, let's head over there and check out the movie collection. So here's my movie collection. We got DVDs, Blu-rays, 3D Blu-rays, 4Ks, even some VHS and some HDDVDs. This will give you a good idea of what kind of shows and movies I'm into, but I'm still missing a lot of my favorites, and some stuff were just kind of from like random pickups. That will be generally at the bottom, the more random stuff, but starting at the top, we got some big box movie series or TV show series complete. This will range from Blu-ray to 4K to DVD. Some of my favorite comedies growing up would be like Boy Meets World, 70s Show, which I lent to my sister, Community, or Futurama. Those are some of my favorites. For more serious things, we got like Dexter. Misfits is actually more of a comedy than serious. I also really loved Breaking Bad and Orange is the New Black. Those are two other really good series. I also love Star Wars and Indiana Jones. We got the Indiana Jones Steelbook collection here, which I haven't opened, and then we have just the regular 4K collection here, which I still haven't opened, but I can if we want to watch the 4Ks. We got Transformers, another favorite, Rush Hour and Lethal Weapon, those are jokes. Matrix, of course, Bourne, a really dope one. Falling Skies, not as big, not as good, but I really enjoyed it. It's about aliens, if you haven't guessed. Oh, and how could I forget? One of my favorites up here is this Back to the Future 4K collection that comes with an Amazon exclusive floating hoverboard display, which I really want to open to see that, but at the same time, I do just want to keep that sealed. Next shelf down, we just got 4Ks here. Take a quick look. I can point out some of my favorites. 2001, Space-Time Odyssey. Oh, good one. Alita was actually a good surprise. I love Transformers. I got Bumblebee. Chappie was another good one. Close Encounters. Classic E.T. I was a big fan of the Fast and Furious movies as well. Got The Fifth Element. Ooh, Rambo First Blood. Is this not opened? Or it is? Yeah, I gotta watch that again. 4K. First Man, Furious 7. Fury, that's a good one. Love that one. Glass was surprisingly good, actually, as well. It's a good series. Ghost in the Shell, I actually enjoyed that a lot. This one, still a fun movie, but not that good. Godzilla, love the Godzilla movies. Classic Hook, I Am Legend. Interstellar, this is probably one of my favorite movies, at least when it comes to like space movies. This one, number one for me. We got some more classics like Jaws and Jumanji. We got The Invisible Man, that was actually a good one. We got some Lego movies. Lucy was a good one. Maze Runner, Men in Black collection, fits in this tiny little. Mortal Engines, Nope, that was another good alien one. Earth, you gotta have some good documentary stuff here, as well as Planet Earth 2 and Blue Planet 2. Ready Player One, that's another really good one. Sausage Party, hilarious. Scarface classic, gotta have it. Scott Pilgrim, Shrek, Sonic 2, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that's a really good one. This is the double 2 movies. Did I watch Across the Spider-Verse yet? I wonder. I'll have to watch that. We got all the Star Wars behind Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride. Classic character. We got Star Wars 1 to 6. That's all the Star Wars that exist. Don't argue with me. We got Valerian, A City of a Thousand Planets. This one I actually really enjoyed. It was kind of a miss for most people, but this one was a lot of fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. We got Tenet, Waterworld, Yesterday. That's actually a really funny comedy that includes Beatles music. Zombieland, classic. And we have a Sonic, what do you call it? Comic that came with the movie. Next shelf down, we are mainly looking at DVD and Blu-rays. We got some TV shows on the right here. I got like Voltron, The Land Before Time movies, Chris Angel, Mind Freak. I think we have season 1, 2, and 3. And some of the Power Rangers series as well. Over on the left, we actually have some of my favorite movies ever. That's why I have 3 copies. This is actually one of my favorite movies ever. It's kind of a, a more corny, sappy movie. But it talks about a lot of good points. This was happening right after the 9/11 attacks. So it's a very powerful movie, I would say. Really good. Yeah, I got 3 copies because I enjoyed it. I got the original Tron here. I got 2 copies. One of them is sealed, or they're both sealed right now. Baraka. How do I explain this? This shows, it's like a documentary of the world through very interesting visuals with no variation, just music. And I know that sounds very kind of weird and lame, but you gotta see this. If you haven't watched this, you definitely need to watch this movie. And a matter of fact, I might just go watch this right after I'm done filming this. It's that good. American Graffiti, George Lucas, Jaws. I guess that's a sealed copy. We have another copy up here. The Godfather. One of those is like the trilogy. The other one is just the first movie. But I believe these are remastered by different companies. So you might have some variation on how the film looks after it was remastered. The Last Starfighter. That's a pretty head-ass older movie. Really good. Recommend. Got one sealed, one open. Battle of Los Angeles. Always enjoyed that. Push was one of my favorite movies growing up, as well as Chronicle. I loved a good superhero movie that wasn't a superhero movie. Hardcore Henry. This movie started on YouTube. And yeah, really good backstory. Really fun action. It's entirely in first person. I probably should have started with that. It's entirely in first person movie. Started on YouTube. T-34. This was actually a really good CGI movie with tanks, but it is a Russian-made movie, so we'll leave it at that. There's my copy of Baraka that's opened, and we got the Digimon 6-film collection snuck in here at the back. Love me some Digimon. Alright, next shelf is a YouTuber shelf. You can take a look and see what I have. We won't go through it. And we're nearing the bottom. We got some VHS tapes over here. And some music, I think. Sorry. Yes. Greatest video game and sci-fi music, I guess. Don't know where to put those. I guess they're just here. We got VHS. These are all recently bought. My childhood VHS tapes are somewhere in a box. I don't know if I want to really pull them out to display them because I don't really have space for that. But these are some of the VHS tapes I found recently that caught my eye. I think I found these 2 on Amazon because I believe these are brand new sealed. That's kind of cool. 1 or 2 of these was from a game store, and the other 2 was from like a toys and cards, event. These also look like VHS tapes, but they aren't. These are actually Blu-ray collections. Got the Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray. I can kind of open one to show you. I mean, it's nothing really spectacular. You just got 3 discs stacked on each other. There's the whole Karate Kid collection. You got Back to the Future and Jurassic Park. We have my alumni pin. Is that how you say it? From college. I went to film school, Humber College. We got a couple of short films I worked on. Pull Up Your Pants. That's my favorite. As well as the chair. There's probably like a dozen or more short films I worked on in my 3 years of college. We got Rambo Ultimate Edition. I think this is Rambo 1 to 3. Yes, 1 to 3. Jackie Chan collection in this really nice tin. Yeah. We're not going to go through all this random stuff because it's just kind of random, but some other classics like the Monkey series. The Monkey series. We got Star Wars Lego. Maya the Bee. This was kind of a random pickup. I know Maya the Bee because I believe it started as like... It's a European. It's not initially Polish. It was a Polish cartoon. I think it's from a different European country, but I've seen this in Poland a lot before I started seeing it here in Canada. We got some like Puss in Boots, Interview, Godzilla, Outsiders. Let's do a little shout out to Outsiders. That's a good one. Butterfly Effect. Disturbia. You know. Oh, and Casino Royale. Kind of special collection on DVD. Found that a long time ago. Down one more shelf. We got one of my favorite collections, actually. I like collecting obscure stuff. We got 3D Blu-rays here. You can see all the movies I have on 3D Blu-ray. I do have a couple of 3D TVs. They're the Sony PlayStation TVs. So they're only like 24-inch. Probably not going to watch a 3D movie with your family. But for you and a friend, should work fine. Got some more Blu-rays over here. Like The Last Airbender. Sometimes I find Blu-rays or DVDs for like a couple bucks. And I don't know why, but I enjoy just picking them up and buying them. So you find stuff like The Last Airbender. Horrible movie. We got Treasure Buds. Sharknado 2. Oh no. Life of Pi, that's actually a good one. But yeah, some stuff is just kind of random. Animatrix, my friend actually got me that. That's a good one. Happy Days. Is this season 1? Yeah, that's a good show. Damn. Lots of Pokemon. Some Yu-Gi-Oh! Happy Feet. Finding Nemo. Crazy Frog. Music at the back there. We don't have to look at that though. And finally, our last shelf down here is going to be HD DVD movies. I actually bought these in like 2 different bundles. All of these were just separated into 2 bundles. Each bundle came with its own HD DVD drive for Xbox 360. Came in the original packaging with everything. I think it's like 25 movies, or maybe more. Was it 50 movies? It was 50 movies and the drive, and they were just bundled together. Those 2 bundles, 2 drives, 50 movies each. I picked up one of the bundles one day, went home, kind of played around with it. I was like, this is kind of neat. Maybe I'll go grab the rest of the movies. So now I have 2 boxed HD DVD drives. Kind of cool to see. And we have a bunch of HD DVD movies. We're not going to go through all these. This is super random. I honestly don't even know what I have down here. So, just bought them one day. I like obscure stuff. No one watches these anymore. Same as like the PSP movie collection that's over here. We went through that collection in the other video that I suggested at the beginning. But yeah. So, kind of random. Hope you didn't mind listening to me blabbering on for a while. Howie wants to be in the video, that's why he's barking. But yeah, that finishes the movie collection. Leave any questions in the comments. Love to hear them. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.